Hi, my name is Nadine, and today we are going to prepare you for our first business meeting with Kotkamills Oy in Finland. With the positive feedback we received since opening our first retail store globally in China in 2018, we believe that establishing more stores in other countries will help raise revenue and increase brand awareness. Finland consumes the most coffee per individual per capita compared to any other country in the world, and Finland also makes extensive efforts to improve sustainability. With both of these factors, we believe that Finland is the perfect location to open a retail store, and also Kotkamills will help us increase sustainability to create a product that will be more appealing to the Finnish people. There are a couple things that we're going to talk about today. Our main goal is to get us prepared for our first meeting with Kotkamills. We're going to talk a little bit more about the company, some products that they make. We're going to learn more about the culture of Finland and the Finnish people. We're going to discuss some more details of the trip, and then we're also going to talk about our first meeting with Kotkamills. Kotkamills is a company that manufactures high-quality box board that's typically used for food and beverage products, such as disposable cups and food-to-go boxes. Their company is based in Kotka, Finland, and their company mission statement is, "Kotkamills is a responsible partner that delivers renewable products and high-quality performance to its customer processes via product innovations from wood, a renewable raw material." And here's a little bit of history of the company. It was first founded in 1872 and began making paper products by the 1950s. The demand for craft paper led to more creation of paper machines, and because of this, their company started to slowly grow and become more popular. By 1993, their main effort was to improve their mill and to make a plant that was more eco-friendly. And so they created a natural gas-fueled plant, which not only helped the environment, but also operated with more efficiency. By the early 2000s, Kotkamills made even more improvements and improved paper quality of their products by using a material called Absorbex. So here's a few products that the company produces. Above are the food boxes that are used by multiple companies all over Finland. And down below is a similar design that we will be using for Peet's coffee. Now I'll show you a short video about the many benefits of the Kotkamills disposable cups. As you can see, Kotkamills has made a great impression on the environment as well as the people of Finland, which is why it would be the perfect company to work with. And now Sumira will be talking to you more about the country of Finland and discuss the details for our first meeting with our business partners.
Hi, my name is Samir, and I'll be talking about culture training. That includes country overview, culture size, logistics, and language. So let's start with the population. So in 2017, the population was 5.5 million. The official languages were Finnish and Swedish. Finnish is the first language spoken by 93% of the country's 5 million inhabitants. Kotka is a city and municipality of Finland. The port of Kotka is a major Finnish seaport that serves both the foreign trade of Finland and Russia. Kotka is situated in the Kotkamills region of southern Finland, 130 kilometers east of Helsinki. And the country boasts two centers, Helsinki on the Isle of Kotka and Karhula on the mainland to the north. It is a major Finnish port, the second largest export port, and the biggest transit port in Finland. So the climate. The climate of the the months June and July have the nice average temperature. The climate in Finland is milder than many other areas of the same latitude. It is marked by cold winters and warm summers. So now we're going to talk about the common customs. Finnish meeting etiquette. Greetings are formal with a firm handshake, direct eye contact, and a smile. It is common practice to repeat your first and surname while shaking hands. When greeting a married couple, the wife should be greeted first. Finnish gift giving etiquette. If you're viewed to a Finn's home, bring flowers, good quality chocolates, or bring wine to the host. The flowers should not be given in even numbers. And the other options are: do not give white or yellow flowers since they are used at funerals. Do not give potted plants. Gifts are open when received. And now we're going to talk about business meeting etiquette. Finns are transactional and do not need long-standing personal relationships in order to conduct business. The basic business style is formal. There is a relatively little small talk that Finns prefer people to speak and focus purely to business. Finns do not require face-to-face contact, in fact, are quite comfortable using email. Finns are excellent time managers who prefer to organize their workday in order to accomplish as much as possible. Finns are interested in long-term relationships. Relationship building often takes place outside the office, in a restaurant or a sauna. And now we're going to talk about the cultural sites. So the first cultural site is the Sapukka Water Garden. In addition to the abundant and varied vegetation, the primary elements of Sapukka Water Garden are water, stone, and lightning. The Sapukka Water Garden is the most awarded park in Finland. Maritime Center, Velemo. In its museums present interesting stories of the sea and local region. There are so many things to see and do that you can easily spend a full day at the museum. Leginkoski Imperial Fishing Lodge Museum. It's an interesting culture and nature destination. You can fish and enjoy the magnificent nature in peace. And the last but not least, Kotka Church. The interior is adorned by religious icons and several artifacts. The church is full of character and interesting designs. And now we'll be talking about the logistics. We'll be taking Icelandair airline from San Francisco. The flight number is Boeing 767-300. Flight is 13 hours 10 minutes for departing and 13 hours 15 minutes for returning. We have one layover for departing and returning for about 1 hour. We will be staying at Scandic Kotka, 18,486,000. Finland, it's about 30 minutes away from our office. So the language. There are some keywords. For example, thank you / please is kiitos. I'm sorry is antiski. Yes, Kyla. No, I. Where you from, Mr. Olet Ketuskin? I do not speak Finnish is en paju sumia.
The global dimensions of Finland, according to theglobeproject.com, say that Finland is a culture of more individualistic and introverted people. Teamwork is more common in the United States than it is found in Finland. They prefer to work alone rather than together, scoring below the average in institutional and in-group collectivism. although they score high in leadership visualization, high traits of charismatics, team orientation, which is a plus, and participation. The Finnish have a pretty high expectation of us in the United States. According to a 2012 U.S. Global Leadership Report, 48% of the Finnish people approve of U.S. leadership, while only 34 disapprove and 18 are uncertain. The dress code for the Finnish is relatively casual. They usually wear jeans and a dress shirt to conduct business. If you see anyone in a suit, they're most likely from out of Finland visiting. Gifts to bring to show that we are culturally aware should be flowers, good quality chocolates, or wine. Some taboos we're going to want to watch out for would be to butt into conversations. It is very standard to do that here in the United States, not really considered too rude, but in Finland it is considered very rude, and we're going to have to be careful not to do that. And also to remove shoes before entering someone's house. This is a custom that is normally not taken too seriously here in the United States, but in Finland it is very, very rude to not take your shoes off. For our first meeting with Kotkamills Oy, we should try to arrive slightly early or on time. Being late could give off the wrong intentions, that we don't care enough or that we are not good partners. Greetings with them should be formal, a firm handshake, direct eye contact, and a smile. This will guarantee a successful first meeting and ideally continue business with Kotkamills Oy in the future. After our first meeting with Kotkamills Oy has concluded, we should see if they would like to go out for coffee with us the next morning. Maybe even our own Peet coffee. One thing we're going to have to be aware of is it is rude to leave the table before everyone has finished their morning coffee. We will follow up with an email after this to see where we will go forward with this partnership with Kotkamills Oy.
So in preparation for our upcoming meeting with Kotkamills, I encourage us all to visit the company website. I want us to each get familiar with the company and the products that they use. And lastly, I would like us to learn more about the country of Finland. So do your research. Learn more about the history of the country, what it's like now, what the people of Finland are like. I want us all to be prepared for our trip so we make a great impression on our business partners. And I want to thank you for your time and listening to our presentation. And let's get ready to start an exciting journey with Kotkamills.